Warning! This video may be sensitive to viewers with photosensitive epilepsy.
We are magical beings and curious humans alike. I'm Stardew, the mischievous elf bringing a touch of enchantment to your screens. Join me on this YouTube video adventure as we spread joy and mischief together. Don't forget to hit subscribe and let the magic begin. Christmas holds immense significance as a time of spiritual reflection, emphasizing the foundational principles of the Christian faith. This celebration marks the birth of Jesus Christ, considered by Christians as the Son of God, fulfilling ancient prophecies detailed in the Bible. Revered as one of the most pivotal days in the church calendar, Christmas encapsulates this significant event beautifully, a festive acknowledgement of God becoming flesh. This story, also known as the Nativity of Jesus, Nativity of Christ, Birth of Jesus, or Birth of Christ, is only described in the biblical Gospels of Luke and Matthew. Around 2,000 years ago, in a town named Bethlehem, a wonderful, significant miracle took place in front of angels' eyes. In Luke chapter 1, verse 26 to 38, one of God's angels, Angel Gabriel, visited Mary, a young Palestinian woman, informing her that she was chosen by God to be the mother of the Son of God. He also told her that she is to name him Jesus. The name Jesus is derived from the Hebrew name Yeshua or Yeshua, which means to deliver or to rescue. Yahweh saves or Yahweh salvation. This was surprising, particularly since Mary was a virgin. After learning this information, in Matthew chapter 1 verse 19, Joseph, Mary's husband, was a righteous man and did not want to expose her to public disgrace. He had in mind to divorce her quietly. Joseph mulled over the situation. His wife was pregnant and he was not the father. She must have been unfaithful with another man, he thought. Later, Joseph had a significant dream concerning Mary, as recounted in the Bible. In this divine vision, an angel of the Lord reassured him, saying, "Do not be afraid to take your wife Mary home, for what has been conceived in her is the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." This dream was one of 4 instances in which God communicated directly with Joseph. Suddenly, because of the census, everyone living in Nazareth had to return to their hometowns. When Mary and Joseph travelled, Mary was heavily pregnant. Tragically, upon reaching Bethlehem, Joseph's hometown, a town teeming with anticipation, the unfortunate reality unfolded as every inn stood brimming with guests, leaving no room for Mary and Joseph. But after a few steps, a kind innkeeper allowed the couple to stay in a stable, which is where Mary took birth, surrounded by the humblest of surroundings, as the world experienced the arrival of the extraordinary child known as the Son of God. Celebrating this amazing event, another angel visited some shepherds and told them to give reverence to Jesus Christ, the name of the child. Meanwhile, wise men had heard that a king had been born and went to visit King Herod's place, where obviously they expected to find a young child. When Jesus wasn't found, they followed the star west to Bethlehem to see if Jesus was there. Eventually, they found the stable and gave him gifts of myrrh, an expensive perfume used on dead bodies. This represented that Jesus was destined to die. Frankincense, a perfume used to bless priests, which suggests that Jesus would give important messages. And gold, a valuable gift throughout history, telling us that Jesus was a powerful leader. The angel told the 3 wise men not to return to King Herod, and therefore travelled back home via another route. King Herod felt threatened by Jesus, the new king, and ordered for all male babies under 2 years old to be murdered. Fearing for their baby's life Jesus, Mary and Joseph fled the area to escape King Herod's murderous son.